And that says, under spiritual development, number 4, be involved in at least one evangelistic or community-based outreach program. Be involved in at least one evangelistic or community-based outreach program. This is a master guide requirement. We are going to do it all together. PLAs, APLAs, youth leadership award, everybody is going to do this one because this is our ministry. This is our core business as a church. Either an evangelistic program or a community-based outreach program. So that is what we are doing now. So that's what we're going to go through now, today, not today, for the next, couple of hours. And then we split. Then the guys go and do their things. I'm going to talk. But let your brains start processing. Because I want us to brainstorm on which activity we are going to do as this class, as this group. And we are going to engage on that activity, okay? We are going to brainstorm on it today, and we go out and we think about it, and we explore, and we come back and do this activity. We will decide today whether we want to do an evangelistic. I'm not sure if this is my voice or is this thing, really. Is it? Is it me? Or is this? It's both. I know it's both. But is this really working? Just take your thing, man. Making me feel like I'm a celebrity. Yeah. Is it now working? Is it been working the whole time? So you want it or not? Yes. All right. So this is where we're going. And I need you to work with me. We are going to decide whether we are doing a community-based project or an evangelistic campaign. Okay? You know the difference. The community-based project is a project, a doing thing. Okay? Evangelistic is more a talking thing. I think that's the best English I can use. I know that is so simple English, but that's basically where we are. I want to take you through why this is very important. You must now just write as fast as you can. Because this is what you are going to be thinking about whilst we are taking this. No, let's not start with the SID. Let's start with the general conference. This last 5-year term, I have a nice English word, quinquennium or quinquennium. How does it go? Quinquennium. Something like that, right? This last 5 years, that is now up until 2010. So that will be 2005 to 2010. The mission of the Adventist Church began as to say, lift up Christ. You remember it? Yes. Lift up Christ. Tell the world. Tell the world. Lift up Christ. Yeah, man, I love that. And this had 7 initiatives. It began there, so we are continuing with it. We are basing this whole outreach and evangelism program on that. 7 initiatives. 1, spiritual growth. You writing that? You will write this in your own easy way. This is a call for Adventists to be involved in personal devotions, spending quality and uninterrupted time with God. Huh? That's the spiritual growth. And this is what in all your groups you are doing on the daily devotion. That is why it is important. All right? Number 2, community involvement. which already addresses what we want to talk about. Community involved, this is showing genuine concern for those around us. Okay? Genuine concern, not just genuine concern for those around us. And actively seeking to welcome non-Adventists in our church. Now, actively seeking does not mean they're just going to just rock up in your church. You are going to go all out to make sure that you can have non-Adventists attend your churches, right? So you are thinking now, as you are writing, because I want you to be thinking about this in our project that we want to do here as this group. Personal witness, that's number 3. This is a call to win one. Ah, man. 1. Do you know that if you win 1, I don't know how many we are now. The paper is running around, Right. We'll know by the end of maybe an hour or so how many we are here. But this church will not be able to host us if you just each one win 1. Was that the motto? Each one win 1. That is what this is all about, personal witness. To reach out to at least one person with the hope of Christ. Okay? So, number 4, city outreach, which is very relevant because we are in the cities here now. We are not in the Bundus. An initiative where the church commissioned a worldwide outreach called Hope for the cities. Hope for big cities. Okay? Oh no, wait now. I forgot to give you verses that go with this. You won't read the verses, but let me give you the verses. Number 1 was spiritual growth. The verses, 1 Kings 9, verse 11 to 13. Just write that fast. 1 Kings, not 9, 19. 1 Kings 19, verse 11 to 13. The second one, community involvement, Matthew 22, verse 39. If I'm going too fast, you tell me. Matthew 22, verse 39. Matthew 22, verse 39. And Leviticus 19, verse 18. Leviticus 19, verse 18. Number 3, on personal witness, Acts 8, verse 34 to 35. Acts 8, verse 34 to 35. Right, was I number 3? Was I number 4, right? Number 4, city outreach, Acts 23, verse 11. Acts 23, verse 11. We will read the verses if we still need more juice in getting our brains to work today and come out of here with a plan and a program of what you are going to do. Number 5, church planting. Church planting, this is simply a challenge to plant and nurture 20,000 new congregations. Now this is the General Conference Initiative. 20,000. So we don't need to, as a group here, have 20,000. But this is what they plan to do. By the end of 2010, I'm actually waiting for the report on how did we fare on this one. If we have 20,000 new congregations by the end of 2010. I do know that we do have one called Voice of Hope, which is one of my churches, and that was born within this period. At least that's one. Say amen. You have to. I need you today to be alert. And as you are writing, don't be just writing today. I need you to be thinking, because I want you to actively participate in this thing. This is not something I'm going to give to you. Okay, I'm juicing you up so that then you. Okay, so you gotta wake up. If there is a need for amen, amen must come. Amen. I'm getting on the pulpit even. Number 6 is an evangelist. And did I give you a verse? No. Exodus 25, verse 8. One of my favorite verses. have them build me a sanctuary, and I will. Exodus 25, verse 1. Number 6, evangelistic programming. This is a call to hold at least one major campaign each year, whether it be evangelistic or community outreach, but at least one major campaign each year. Number 6, yes. Ephesians 4, verse 8. Ephesians 4, verse 8. Number 7, media ministry. Media ministry. Today, more than ever, we have more media outreach, more doors that have been opened through media outreach. Billions of people can reach just by a camera like that. Okay? TV, surfing the net, listening to radio, and then all your telephones. You think God has blessed you with a telephone for just to talk to your friends? Gibberish. WhatsApp, BBM, all those things. You ought to use them for the salvation of souls. Amen. 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 That's it right there. You see, it's responding. There's one right there now. So gotta tell the person if they are calling, just put it on speaker and let them listen. Amen. Until their units run out. Media ministry, did you think there were no verses for that? Okay, well, what's up with that? Tell me. Matthew 28. No, say it proud. Oh, just give us the proper verse and the chapter and the thing, and then we will write it. Matthew, verse. I decide. Are you starting on 18 or 19? 19. You prefer 18? 18 to 20. 28, 18 to 20. You want to start it on 18 or you want to start it on 19? 18. Let's start it on 18. 18 to 20. Alright? You write the first down. Then 28. Okay. But I must tell you something. I must read from you. From the book of Romans onwards, in the whole Bible, from Romans onwards, you see the disciples, e.g. Paul, using letters to preach. Okay? To a place without him being physically there. And that is media ministry of the time, alright? So you better use yours for the sake. Okay, so that is the GC initiative that I want us to think about and ponder about as we move to this. Then, the SID, which is now where we belong, we narrow it down. After taking from the GC, they then took these 5 initiatives on the same 5-year term to continue with it. Again, on the theme, lift up Christ, tell the world. Tell the world! And they came up with 5 SID initiatives. You remember them? Do you? Anyone remember one? It was those ones, man. Yeah, there we go. Say it loud. You're on TV.
Paul's method.
Paul's method. All right, let's go with them in sequence. Epaphras ministry. Epaphras ministry. Now, this is not English, so I can say it out. Epaphras English. Epaphras ministry. Just as I am saying it, that's how you write it. E-P-A-P-H-R-A-S. Epaphras. P-H-R-A-S. Epaphras. This is a call to dynamic, personal, and intercessory prayer, Bible studies, fasting. This is the ministry. You want a verse for that one? Colossians 4, verse 12. Now, Epaphras is the name of a person. All right, and Epaphras, who is one of you and a servant of Christ, sends greetings. He is always wrestling in prayer for you, that you may stand firm in all the will of God, mature and fully assured. That is the verse, Colossians 4, verse 12. All right? Praying for others. Paul method. That's the one she said. That's number 2. Paul method. What is this one all about? This is a call to equip our members with the knowledge and the skills they need to lift up Christ. That's what you are here for. To be equipped with the knowledge and the skills to lift up Christ and tell the world. That's what Master Guide is all about. That is what PLA Accra Youth Leadership Award is all about. 2 Timothy 2 verse 2. 2 Timothy 2 verse 2. And the things that you have heard from me among many witnesses, commit these to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. Okay? So I'm going to commit to you all that I have heard from God. Because you are faithful, I know you will take this and teach others also. That is what the whole Paul method is about. Zechariah project, number 3. Zechariah project. Now you know this word, ne?
Yeah.
Z-E-C-H-A-R-I-A-H. Z-E-C-H-A-R-I-A-H. This is a call to the whole family to be involved in evangelism, both public and personal. That is what the Zechariah project is all about. Zechariah 8, verse 22 and 23. So you see they are linking with those ones that we just read. It's the same.
Please may you repeat the last sentence?
The verse? I just repeat everything I've said. Okay, I greet you all in the name of Jesus. No, not that far. Let's fast forward on the Zechariah. So Zechariah project, okay, this is a call for the entire family, for the entire church family to be involved in evangelism. Okay? Both public campaigns and personal ministries. A call for the whole family to be involved in evangelism, both public campaigns and personal ministries. Each according to their own gifts. You may add this as well. Each according to their own gifts. So you don't need to do what you are not gifted to do. Just do what God has given you to do. All right? Follow your gifts. Help those with other gifts. Don't be jealous and saying all those funny things.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right? It's for you. The master guys who were there in the first meeting, we went through spiritual gifts. You remember? Let me just say about the number of people who were there who've gone through this. It's not good, man. Because we need people. This exercise made you able to see your own spiritual gifts, to realize them and see them. Ah, this is mine. This is the exercise we did. So the numbers are not good, man. I know it was 80 in the year, but you must wake up. What does English say? I don't know, was it even English or maybe some Xhosa woman? I think that's a Xhosa thing, that one. Any bird catches a worm. Where was there was an English person catching a no worm? Any bird catches the worm. He wrote it in English, I tell you. Powerful stuff. So be any bird, you catch some worms. 8 verse 22 and 23. So, we are going to have a special class that is going to be outside our normal classes, where we are going to do this spiritual gifts exercise. So this is if you want it to happen. We will have a class where you will come and have a spiritual gifts exercise. It will not take long. I'll tell you where we are having it. It will be on a lovely Sabbath in some church afternoon, actually Sabbath afternoon. I'll tell you where, and then you come and attend that class so that you don't miss that. Is that okay? Yes. So I'm done with that one now. So number 4, Hezekiah operations. You know the book of Hezekiah, Hezekiah, Hezekiah operations. This is a call for our institutions to become self-supporting through vibrant stewardship programs. Our institutions to become self-supporting through vibrant stewardship programs. Our institutions to become self-supporting through vibrant stewardship programs. So what they were trying to do here is stop. The church is not giving us money. The church is not giving us money. Make the money and run your institution. That's basically what this was. You want a verse for that? What did I say? Hezekiah project number 4. Okay. 2 Chronicles 31, verse 9 to 12. 2 Chronicles 31, verse 9 to 12. Let me read you that verse. Hezekiah gave orders to prepare storerooms in the temple of the Lord. And this was done. I like this faith of this man. Prepare storerooms. He did not collect first and say, now where are we going to keep the collection? No, prepare storerooms. Let's build storerooms. These people are going to give. Let's prepare storerooms. Powerful. Then they faithfully brought in contributions, tithes, and dedicated gifts and filled up. Amen. Wow. Huh? Amen. And this is how we want to move as this group. We are going to prepare the storerooms. And we are going to pray that God's people will faithfully bring what we want. 5, which is the last one, Haggai venture. Haggai. I'm saying it in close and then Haggai. Haggai venture. This is a dynamic infrastructural development initiative. Hey, that's serious. Dynamic infrastructural development initiative. Dynamic infrastructural development initiative for those who love English. For those like me who went to night school, simple English, this is just to build churches, schools, and church buildings. This is the operation. Church buildings, church institutions, church what? Dynamic infrastructural development initiative. Hey, we want to build churches. We want to build church schools. We want to build church clinics. We want to build church. This buildings. Okay? I know when it comes to buildings, you have all these theories. Jesus is coming. He's going to burn down all of it. Why must we waste our energy? We should be evangelizing. And then you go and you build your own house. So think about it. The verse Haggai 1 verse 2 and 8. Haggai 1 verse 2 and 8. By the way, when you are thinking about that and you are seriously, I mean, I know now I'm passing through many things as if I'm joking, I'm not. The Israelites were promised Canaan, a land of, not even a land flowing with milk and honey. They were never promised to build sanctuaries along the way. That was not the promise. The promise was the land. I'm taking you to Canaan. But along the way, they had to take time and build a sanctuary. For them to make it to Canaan land, they needed that sanctuary. So God will have this big plan, but knowing that you will not make it there, He will allow you to detour, take longer, take time, do other exercises that to you may seem unrelated to the promise, but they are the very exercises that will get you to the promise. Amen. So listen to God, be attentive. Whatever is happening in your life, be attentive. Don't let things pass you by. Just now you're going to be like the disciples who saw Jesus and thought he was a ghost. You remember the verse? They saw him walking on the water and they thought he was a ghost. That's what the Bible says. Because that's what they're used to. Something so miraculous can only be devilish. We are not used to seeing God appear in this way. Now you never know how God will appear in your life. Amen. God will appear in all and any way that He wishes to in order to touch a specific part of your life. Amen. Where you are at that time. Amen. So you must be careful as well of the seasons of where you are. You must know where you are. Do you understand me? You must know where you are. We don't want to see old women, old mamas doing small kids things. They're embarrassing us. You're old, your time has passed. Leave the boys to play. You can't be playing with small boys. What is this thing they call now? Ben 10 nonsense. Okay? It has passed. Your time, you are not on that season now. Move on. Sit at home, drink tea. Pray for your children. That's your season, mama. You must be busy on your knees praying for these young boys who are being abused by them. Amen. Glory. Amen. All right? Know your time. Know your season. See God at any point in whichever way He appears. Amen? Amen. That's a fight. Right. Now we come to my favorite verse. This is the verse that we are going to use as our key text for this project. It actually has everything. Have you ever seen a verse that's got everything? It's got it all. One verse. Everything. X. Who can guess where I'm going? X. The ones are warm, but you are not there. Yeah, of course, that's true. If you are warm on one, then two is there, but there's no zero. X2, okay? Verse 38s are warm, but not very hard. Huh? Yeah, you're getting warmer. Okay, now you're just gonna get 21. Come on, give me something. Yeah, let me just tell you, right? That's 42 to 47. This verse, you must have it in your head. You remember what we call memory verses? Acts 2, verse 42 to 47. Alright? At least have this verse, all of it, in your head. The next time we come, we meet, this verse is in your head. Stop only admiring and being so wowed with our lovely Pastor Randy's skits when he just assumes verses. And just do one, okay? Take this good thing. Don't be standing there like Jesus' disciples. What manner of man is this? Who can talk to the sea? What manner of... No. Take it. It's one of it. Learn of it. Acts 2, verse 42 to 47. And they continued steadfastly. You must write this because this is it now. We are starting. So we are writing that. Or you've got your Bible with a copy and paste. It's fine. It's up to you. Do whatever you want to do, but you must have the verse in front of you somehow. So whether you are writing the notes I'll give you on the verse in your Bible, that's fine. Okay, whichever way you want to do. You have it on your cell phone, media ministry, you can do whatever you want. Or you can just be like me and write it down. I mustn't say this. This is all my writings. Okay? I just put it here to make myself look fancy as well. Alright. And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. You can put in brackets there. Peter. Apostles' doctrine was Peter. Apostle Peter's doctrine. They continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship. You are there? In breaking of bread and in prayers. That's the verse. They continued steadfastly in apostles Peter's doctrine and fellowship and in breaking of bread and in prayers. Then, next sentence, fear, that is awe, came upon every soul. Then fear came upon every soul. Then awe came upon every soul. And many wonders and signs were done through the apostles. Okay? And many wonders and signs were done through the apostles. Still together? Next sentence. Now all who believed were together. Now all who believed were together and had all things in common. And had all things in common. Now all who believed were together and had all things in common. And sold their possessions. And sold their possessions. Amen. And goods. Amen. I like that. Amen. Amen. We are going to start selling right now. And sold their possessions. How long have you been just listening to preachers preaching? When do you start doing? And sold their possessions and goods. And divided them. This is the powerful part. And divided them amongst all as anyone had need. And divided these goods amongst all as anyone had need. We're still together, eh? So continuing daily with one accord, that is in unity. So continuing daily with one accord in the temple and breaking bread from house to house. Okay? And breaking bread from house to house. They ate their food with simplicity of heart. They ate what? Yeah. Their food with simplicity of heart. That simply means with gladness and generosity. Now we say people must share their heart. Heavy hearts. No, it ran low. People don't want to share no. Things are so expensive. Why didn't you bring your own food? We were all told to bring. Praising God and having favor with all people. They were praising God and having favor with all people. That is loved by all. Are you loved by all? And you will only be loved by all. What is that verse? Only when how will they know that you are God's disciple? By loving one another, eh? Not by preaching or talking or anything, but by loving one another and having favor with all. I also remember Luke 2 verse 52, and Jesus grew in wisdom and strength, stature, strength, physique, you're going to come to church and say, I've got no business with these people, I just want Jesus. Jesus alone. You are in the wrong place. How can you love God who? If you cannot love your neighbor who? It's all about. It's all about people. It's all about people. Oh, and the last part to the verse. And the Lord added to the church daily those who were being saved. The Lord added daily to the church those who were being saved. This is our core business. This is what we want to do. But the problem, we want to do God's business and we stop doing our business. The addition to the church is God's business. You will add to this church, to this community, daily people who are saved. Our business. What is our business? Did you see it? The whole verse, all the way up there. That is what we ought to do. All those things, we're going to go through them now. All of that's what we ought to do. But the Lord will, as a result of what we have done, add to the church daily. Now this means if God was adding one person every day, by the end of the year, he had added how many? 365 or 366, depending on which year it is. But 365 each year. This is if he was only adding one. But scripture does not say how many he was adding per day. All we know is there is a sermon that this brother preached. And in that day, was it 1,000? 2,000? Oh no, how many? 3,000. One sermon converted. One day. So I don't know which statistics you want to use. The 3,000 per day and every day, or you are okay with just the one per day. But whichever one you use, if we do this, God will be faithful to his word. Okay? And this is what this is about. We are therefore going to go, number one, larger through evangelism. We are going to grow larger through evangelism. That's number one. On your verse, is you put there number one under the sentence that says, and the Lord added daily those who are being saved. That's the number one. Okay? It goes with this number one that says, larger through evangelism. So on your verse, you go there and you put that as number one. Number two, we are going to go stronger through worship. Stronger through worship. That's number two. Number two, if you see the words in your verse that we're saying, praising God and having favor with the people. Praising God. The part that says praising God, that's your number two you put on your verse. That's worship. Did you see another one on top? In breaking bread and in prayers. You saw the word in prayers. So you put number two by and in prayers. So next to the words and in prayers. Can you see what I'm talking about in your verse? You don't have the verse. Remember the verse is what I read for you. I said write it down. Yeah, so I said the words. Okay, let me read. And in, okay, right at the beginning, and they continued steadfast in the apostles' doctrine and in fellowship and in breaking of bread and in prayers. You see it now? That and in prayers, number two, that's worship. Okay? I'm saying another in prayers is down there before the last in and praising. After and simplicity of heart. You remember simplicity of heart? Just after that, praising God. Remember? So we are plucking out now those two. Praising God in prayer, that is worship. You will be strong when you worship. Okay? We will grow warmer through fellowship. Warmer through fellowship. That's number 3. There is the word right there on top, and fellowship. You remember it? They continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship. That is the number 3. Another number 3 in your verse. Now all who believed, you remember that sentence, were together and had all things common and sold their possessions. That's fellowship. It's got to do with others. That's number 3 again. So there's evangelism, there's worship, there's fellowship. Then we are going to grow deeper through discipleship. Deeper through discipleship. That's number 4. Deeper through discipleship. And number 4 is the very first part of the verse. And they continued steadfastly. That is, they dedicated themselves. Good. Dedicated themselves in the apostles' doctrine, in the apostles' teachings. They came to classes like this and were learning. That is discipleship. Discipleship will make you deep, all right? You will not just eat and drink milk for all your Christian life. You grow deeper and start. What is the verse? I used to be a boy. I'm no longer a boy now. Now I'm a man. Okay? Okay, that one. No longer eating. Eh? Yes. No longer just drinking. How long will you be drinking and sipping this milk? When will you eat strong, raw meat, you vegetarian?
Amen. Amen.
So this is the purpose. We want to go deep. And number 5, the last one, we are going to be broader. Broader. That means reach out more through ministry. Through ministry. And that's number 5 in your verse. And they divided amongst all as anyone had need. That is, they distributed their proceeds amongst all as anyone had need. Those ministry. Okay? So this is what we want to achieve with the program we want to do. To be larger through evangelism, to be stronger through worship, to be warmer through fellowship, to be deeper through discipleship, to be broader through ministry. And that is all entailed in that one verse. Now what's the time? 10:52. That's good. Let me give you the last 2 verses. This is just a bonus. Just because I love it. Just the last 2 verses. Just the bonus. Matthew 22, verse 37 and 39. And Matthew 28, verse 19 and 20. Matthew 22, verse 37 and 39. And Matthew 28, verse 19 to 20. Okay? Now I want you to do an exercise for me. We are taking a break now. The break is the exercise. You understand? Yeah, that's the break. Break is the exercise. You are sitting in nice rows. So in your row, that is, you do this exercise. You write these 2 verses I've given you, the verse under another one. The Matthew 22, verse 37 and 39. And then the Matthew 28, verse 19, you write it underneath. Okay, so you write them like that, as if this was one verse. Okay? Because we write where the other one begins. Okay, but you write them just like that. And then you do the exercise I have done for you in the other verse. You put 1 where 1 is relevant. You put 2 where 2 is relevant. You put 3 where 3 is relevant. So 1 is evangelism. When you see anything about evangelism in those verses, you put 1. You put 2 where it's about worship. You put 3 where it's about fellowship. You put 4 where it's about discipleship. And you put 5 where it's about ministry. The time now is 10:54 in What do you want? 5, 10 minutes? 5. 10 minutes, okay. And then you can just, refresh, go to the bathroom if you want. But get my exercise happening. At exactly 5 past 11, I'm standing here and you move on. Thank you so much. God bless you.